in
of UWC Online. Eric Loy here along with Mr. Tittie Nashville. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Loy.
And we are ready to get going in this rematch from the semifinals of the Horizon Cup.
I tell you, both men look to be in incredible shape. A long hiatus in the winter months.
Looks like Mark Vandy has put on a little extra beard.
I believe so, yeah.
And Aaron Matthews grabs a hold of it. And Vandy throws him off into the ropes above the shoulder block.
Big time.
Yeah, that's going to be Vandy's game here. Beat on him as much as possible. Up off the ropes again. And Rod tries the arm drag. Doesn't get it. Swing and a miss with the lariat. Catches him. Swinging.
Big head scissor takedown. Aaron Matthews clearly the hometown favorite.
And right now just a step ahead of Mark Vandy, which is a little different. Usually Vandy's got the more cerebral game. Like that. Ouch.
Do not underestimate the power of Mark Vandy.
Vandy's got power. He's also got he's obviously got a cranium on him, but that's got some wrestling knowledge in it.
And he has a very, very mean streak.
Yes. Oh.
Close.
Very close. He's also got a knee that will knock you clean out.
I've seen it many, many times. Luckily, never been in the receiving end of it.
Ask John Stone about that knee. And all he'll do is kind of like, roll his eyes and dribble.
2 count again.
Back to a nice arm bar. In these days of wrestling, we don't see an effective arm bar that much, but
No.
this is very well done, considering the length of arms that Vandy has, gives him an advantage. Able to fight out a little bit as Matthews is in the ropes. The side of the knee. That's not his finishing.
No.
1, 2.
2 count only. Matthews came out the gate, and he looks like he was going to mount a pretty good offensive, but Vandy has him reeling.
Well, the mistake was trying to dive over him. Whoa!
They call him high risk for a reason, Mr.
I thought that was 3. That was very close. It's very high risk when you're diving into someone who can catch you in midair.
Shots in the corner by Vandy, running back. Boot to the face by Matthews.
Using the momentum against him. Matthews going to the top. Snapmared off the top rope. And again, landing the knee to the chest. Cover 1, 2. You notice how he doesn't hook a leg, but he does basically trap both arms down, so the shoulders have to stay to the mat as long as possible. Crowd trying to get behind Matthews. Of course, Matthews had to beat Vandy to get to the finals of the Horizon Cup. Vandy has said that was a fluke. Whoa. Clothesline. About took his head off, but didn't take him down.
Vandy's still up.
Now he's not. Short drop kick to the knee and off the ropes. Lands him. 1, 2, no.
2 count only. Matthews on the offensive now.
And we see Vandy taking his time, rolling out the other side of the ring.
Probably a smart move by Vandy.
I've always thought of Vandy as someone who could be a title contender. He just loses it just a little bit, and it takes away from him. Ouch. And that was an awkward fall.
He's got the physique. He's got the mean streak. He definitely has the wherewithal. I think he just loses his temper a bit too much. Here we go.
Double knee that time. Down goes Matthews, and that could be all.
That's the deal.
1, 2, 3.
That's the ball game.
That is it. Well, maybe it was a fluke. But Vandy just absolutely drove over Matthews and knocked him clean out. something to look forward to this year is the possibility of Mark Vandy making a move to the title picture. And 2016 has not started off the way Aaron Matthews wanted it to.
No, I expect big things out of Vandy this year by this showing right now.
I don't care who you are or where you came from, but you are ruining our moment. You gonna say anything? You gonna say, oh, no.
And we're going here. Super D, Super Destroyer just took down Jonathan Booth and Xander Carmello.
I believe that was the name, yes.
Yes, well, the young man.
It makes me want a candy bar.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you what. I think Mr. Booth wants to be anywhere but the ring right now. That is a very large Super Destroyer.
Booth and Carmello both have their hands full with this guy. I mean, he is a monster.
He is a very large man, coming in at 6'8" and a 400 plus, and it doesn't look like there's a lot wasted on this man. And again, he just throws Booth off.
The only time I've seen a guy this size is in comic books, and
Yeah.
he's usually packs a wallet.
Whoa, up over the head. Gorilla press and throw. And now Booth and Mr. Xander going to take a little time out, and it wasn't one they called.
Yeah.
Wow, Super Destroyer. First time this new initiative program, the UWC New Initiative Talent Program, New Talent Initiative Program, I'll get it right eventually. Bring in a couple of folks here we haven't seen before. And Booth says, come on, and he goes after him, a couple of knees, strike to the back, tries to go for something low, staggers the big man a little bit, trying to pound him, but it's like water off a camel's back and nothing really going. Bam!
Those are like 5 bites on a rhino.
Can't even take him off his knees with that.
Oh! Should have been a linebacker for the NFL.
And we might have been. You know, we have no idea who this guy is.
Not the slightest.
There are times when you can kind of tell if you've been around wrestling. If you see a guy, maybe he's got a mark or a certain move, but I don't see any defining marks in this young man, if he is a young man, or any defining type of maneuver other than running people over.
I don't think he's a man. This guy is a monster.
Well, he's just manhandling Booth, and Carmello is not happy at all on the outside, nor should he be. Booth headbutt, got him in that gut, and now Booth, what's he going to do with this? Gonna suplex him out of the ring?
I think he's gonna, not going so well.
I don't think on his best night.
Whoa!
The big guy up. Bam, down he goes.
Got a little bit of lightheadedness from that altitude. Holy crap.
That added a plex on the suplex, and then now Xander running to the other side of the ring to find out.
Checking on the obsession. I think Xander's a little bit obsessed, to be honest with you.
Picking up the pieces of his broken man there. And Booth is looking around. Okay, now what? This kind of staggers in. Okay, I'm not done yet. Pound a knee and a forearm to the back.
I think Booth is the proverbial one-legged man.
Yeah, well, he'll be lucky if he finishes this with one leg. Just pound it. Races. Referee, get in there. What is the referee going to do? Ask nicely is what he's going to do. And well, he pulled off. Booth collecting himself, and yeah, well, I give him credit. He's not running away.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't give Super Destroyer too much room.
No.
He may be running at you like a charging bull.
That's all he needs is momentum. And he throws Booth across the ring. What is left to do? Oh, look out, charging.
Oh my goodness.
Down he goes. I guess Super Destroyer said that's enough. Ah, good night. Oh,
That's
boy.
it.
Oh, my.
What a showing.
UWC beat the Super Destroyer.
I expect even bigger things out of this gentleman this year.
I don't think you're going to see any better things in this gentleman this year.
No, I think you're right.
Well, the New Talent Initiative has come up with a big one in Super Destroyer. We'll see what Mr. Booth and Mr. Xander have for us later, but over the top rope goes Super Destroyer. And maybe to the top of the UWC. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Making his way to the ring, hailing from Shotgun City, this is the corn-fed beast, Sawyer. And introducing his opponent. Currently on the way to the ring, he is former UWC official, Shawn Rife.
Shawn Rife in there against Bo Sawyer. This match also was a part of the
New Talent Initiative.
New part of the Cup tournament last year.
Yeah.
And
I believe Shawn Rife has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew, but I guess we'll see how this goes.
yeah, he certainly got the want to.
Yeah.
But that can be changed in a hurry by Bo Sawyer just by, well, frankly, a stare. We'll see.
That is one intimidating man.
It certainly is. And the corn-fed beast is going to get on him again. So let's do it, he says. Lock up.
Big time lock up. Sawyer backing him into the corner.
In the corner, and is he going to... What's he going to do with him? Oh, psych.
Mind games from Bo Sawyer, not something we see very often.
Well, not. Are you saying something about Bo Sawyer?
No, not at all. Lovely weather we're having.
Yes. Lock up and shift into the corner. Hey, look at this. Rife getting him into the corner. And he picks up and the throw's like, yeah. Whoa, look at that. Pops him a little chop. Sawyer, swing and miss. And Rife pops him another chop. Duck under, go behind. Rife's got him up into the ropes now. Rolls him up. Look at this. Almost a count. And hello. Well, I think that was about an upset as it was right there. Now
I think he has poked the bear.
Yeah. I think he. Ouch.
Sound is deafening.
Ouch.
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's not going to leave any skin down on the mat. And I think he poked the bear and insulted his grandma is what he did. Now, an elbow drop. No.
Rife kicking out after one.
Rife showing more guts than probably brains at this point. Oh, slap an uppercut. Kick to the midsection, another kick to the midsection, and a third. And now going to take that boot right to the neck. And he's just going to do whatever he wants now. You know, the thing people have to realize about Bo Sawyer is that there is not a title involved or a cup involved. He doesn't care if he wins.
He'll run right through you like a freight train and not think twice about it.
He gets a disqualification. If he hurts somebody, that's just fine.
Yeah, I guess technically it's not about...
Whoa! Took his mind off at that time. Rife fired off a couple elbows in the corner. Oh, now he meets the big elbow, and down he goes like a sack of potatoes.
With Bo Sawyer, I think winning is just kind of some little fleeting thing. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses.
Just another reason to get mad.
Yeah. How much damage he inflicts is what matters to him.
Oh, now he's going to wrench that neck.
I can recommend a good chiropractor.
His name's not Bo Sawyer.
No, definitely not.
Whoa. I think this could be a submission here. Really. His neck is twisted, almost 90-degree angle. Ref's asking. No, now he's going to come up, and he worked into it. That's good. A couple of elbows. He's going to try to go off the ropes. Nope, pulled back. Up. Just flattened down. Now Sawyer. Clothesline off the ropes. 1, 2. Okay.
Rife showing the determination of one single man.
And Bo Sawyer, are you kidding me?
At what cost, Rife?
Oh my. This is a Pyrrhic kick out if there ever was one. Ouch!
Oh, I felt that all the way up here. He is a vicious being, that Bo Sawyer is.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he elbows him. Comes in, and nobody there. A kick to the midsection. Another kick. Trying to kick away. Pounding him little by little into that corner. Sawyer rises again, and Rife just puts him right back down. And he's got him on the mat. And a little stunned. Oh, take advantage of it.
Rife's got him on the ropes, quite literally.
Oh, here it comes. It's all or nothing with this one.
Oh,
And he lands, hits him. Gonna bring him out, maybe try to.
using whatever God gave him.
And a cover. One. He got a 2 count. Well. Now Sawyer trying to figure out what hit him. Rife, again, going for something high risk.
Let's see how this
Lining
pays
it
off.
up. Going for a splash. Hello.
Big boot to the face by Bo Sawyer.
Yep. And now,
Big time European uppercut.
soaring European uppercut. And now he's really upset.
I think Rife has done it.
His whole head is red. Picking
He's
him up.
got him up.
Oh,
He's got him up.
he's got him up. Got him down. And he's got him beat.
Sawyer with the win. Rife with a decent showing.
Well, he did all right.
Here is your winner, Bo Sawyer.
In order to go to the top, you gotta go through the roughest patch, and this is the roughest patch right now for Shawn Rife. They don't get any rougher than Bo Sawyer. UWC Online.
I didn't come here tonight to beat up Shawn Rife again. The reason I came here tonight is to finish what I started last year with Jimmy Carrot. And lo and behold, where you at, Jimmy? Where you at, Jimmy Carrot? That's right, he's not here. Because I took him out. Now, Jimmy, I know you're watching this. You come back to this ring anytime, any place. I'm gonna finish what I started last year.
That's going to change the entire landscape of the United Wrestling Coalition. I'm not lying when I say that. And I just want to let you guys know that tonight is my last night as your UWC sheriff. For the last 3 years, I have been blessed to have you let me come into this ring and dictate things how I see fit. And I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We love you. Now, the reason my contract is not being re-signed is because the entire landscape of this company is changing. And I was not able to be here with that more hands-on experience like I was supposed to. I was behind the desk, making decisions, sending people orders on what to do, who to book, things like that. That's not me. So, that being said, I have found a replacement. I have searched far, and I have searched wide. I'm not going to name it tonight because I don't want there to be any spoilers, and the paperwork is not quite done yet. But trust me, this one's a doozy. First off, before you open your mouth, thank you for interrupting my moment, Cecil. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Interrupting your moment, right? Hold on. Yeah, interrupting your moment. The last 2.5 years. Last 2.5 years, I've done it all. I've been in this ring, your ring, more than anybody else in that locker room. What have you given me? You're walking out the door. What have you given me? I don't have a match tonight. I don't have a title opportunity. Still no main events. I'm the best one here, and you haven't given me nothing.
Did the first one say?
You're absolutely right. For the last 2.5 years, through thick and thin, you have still walked out of that locker room and you have still wrestled. But it's funny that you say you don't have a match tonight. Because this gets so good. One of my last acts as sheriff was booking you in a match, and I'm surprised you didn't see it up on the board. It was, and Mr. Hook on Phonics can't read, that's not on me. So, without further ado, Cecil, meet your opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, back on UWC Online and the, I guess, outgoing sheriff.
Former sheriff. Now let me get something straight. I'm not leaving the company. I'm just switching roles. So I'll be here and there. I'll be more hands-on. I won't have to make any big decisions, which is great because I can't even decide what I want to eat for breakfast
That
tonight.
is true. But
So I'll be here.
you'll be up in the booth with me, I hope, a few times.
I believe so, yeah.
That's good, because we got a lot of action to tell you about, including this one, which evidently someone didn't get the memo to Mr. Cerveza about.
You know, and I think this is partially Castle's fault because, I mean, he is Cecil's agent, manager, whatever.
You know, I am not at liberty to talk about Mr. Lawyer guy down there, but I can say that this is going to be a heck of a match. Jeff Harris, who definitely has, don't let his, having fun in the ring, don't let it fool you. This young man has held titles all over the place throughout the Midwest.
Yes, he has.
And Cecil Cerveza, nice bridge up. And a forearm smash. Harris goes right to him again. Double leg takedown. Look at this. Look at this. A little hip action on the spinning leg.
He may look like fun and games, but Harris is one of the best athletes ever.
Those of us remember a time back when he gave Harker Dirge all he could handle in a series of matches several years ago. Had an injury, come back.
Numerous tag team titles held with Aaron Matthews.
And right now he's got control over Cecil Cerveza with the side headlock. Cerveza trying to go to the hair.
You know, and I just had a sinking suspicion that somebody was going to come out and interrupt what I was going to say to all these fine folks at the UWC.
Yes, well, off the ropes. Shoulder block. Harris goes down. A little extra from Cerveza. Off the ropes again. Comes up. Leapfrog doesn't work, but he catches himself and catches Cerveza.
Big time hip toss by Jeff Harris.
And an arm drag. And throw, and now he's got him covered. 1, 2, no.
Close 2 count.
Harris is a ring general. He knows where he is in the ring at all times. Uses it to his advantage. Cerveza has been the UWC heavyweight champion, but since then, it's certainly been a rocky road for him.
Well, I mean, he was a member of the Wabash Talent Agency with Blake Reed, and we saw how that turned out.
Right, not well for Mr. Cerveza. But look at this. Rolls it up 1, 2, and almost gets him. And I tell you, ring generalship, he's got it in spades. And you know, it's just a matter, I think, of dedication for Jeff Harris.
Yeah.
When he's got himself focused, he's one of the best wrestlers you're going to see. But every once in a while, spends a little too much time between matches, enjoys himself a bit too much.
Yes, he does that.
But I tell you one guy who's not enjoying it right now is Cecil Cerveza. Dupree outside the ring. Again, I can't say very much about Mr. Dupree. There's the court orders back in effect. Oh, down he goes.
Cecil on the mat. Harris going for the cover.
1, 2, kick out.
Sloppy cover. Didn't hook the leg.
Well, Harris certainly knows better. I think he also knows that Cerveza is not that easy to beat. Smack upside the head. Boot to the midsection. Another boot to the
That
midsection.
smack upside the head is exactly what Cecil Cerveza needs.
Well, you don't have to be impartial, Roger.
Bronco Buster.
He ought to call that one the long rider.
I believe so, yes.
And out in the middle of the ring, cover 1, 2. Nope, rolls it out.
2 count only. Referee Mike Underwood.
So far, Cerveza hasn't shown much on offense at all. It's all been Jeff Harris. A little surprising. Right to this chin. And short arm clothesline.
Cerveza down on the mat. Harris coming off the ropes with an elbow drop.
Straight down, too. And elbow.
There's that showboating again.
Yeah. And the leg drop.
Big time leg drop.
A boogie drive leg drop. 1, 2. And nope. Didn't have the leg hooked. Now, this is where things start to come into question. Does Jeff? Oh, look at this! Dupree on the outside, grab and hold.
Well, I can't do a thing about it.
Not right now, you can't. And
Cerveza hanging up Harris on that middle rope.
yep, the old Iron Sheik maneuver there.
Dupree with the distraction.
This is where you have to wonder about Jeff Harris and his ring win, where he hasn't had the weekly type of wrestling matches and training that he
It's kind of hit and miss.
he's got the moves, but does he have the endurance to pull it off? Right now looks like he's slowing down, and Cecil Cerveza is not helping things. And another chop by Cerveza. And right to that chin lock, almost a sleeper hold, might be a sleeper hold. And
Harris might be fading here.
yeah, it might be fading a little bit more. El Diablo Dominicano with that hold. Now he releases it a little bit.
Up on one knee.
And you see Harris using the ring to his advantage.
Harris. Elbows to the midsection. Getting whatever he can of Cecil to try and break that hold.
And finally breaks it free. Front Chancery.
Both men up to their feet. Cecil backing Harris into the corner.
And that's where the bigger, stronger man has the advantage. He's going to whip him into the far corner. And calling his shot. Not always a good move. And there you go.
And for a splash.
Whoa, look at that. Kind of a flying snapmare that time. Took him right out of the ring.
That was nice.
I don't think
I've seen too many of those.
I haven't seen that from Jeff Harris, that's for sure. Is he going to go over the top? He's crazy enough. And he did it. Landed.
Both men down on the outside of the ring.
Watch out for Dupree.
Underwood starting a 10 count.
Dupree has already interfered once in this match, and I'm surprised that Underwood let it go.
Yeah.
Rolled him in the ring. And maybe a mistake by Harris, because he's taking more attention to the man outside than the man inside. He's letting Cerveza. Well.
Clubbing.
And Cerveza comes back with one of his own. Catches him in that vulnerable area as he climbs into the ring. Now, Cerveza, couple of elbows. And again, calling his shots. Whoa, swing and a miss. That usually puts him away. Plants him. Harris plants him, and out to the ring goes Cerveza.
Cecil showing how much he knows about the ring and rolls right outside.
Twice now he's called his shot, and both times he's missed it.
That's what happens when you showboat too much.
And with a guy who's been in the ring wars before, he's not fooling anybody with that. That's something that I imagine Mr. Dupree will have a few talks with him over. And both the wrestlers in the ring. Harris with the advantage, and Cerveza is still wondering where he is. Harris, what's he looking for? Nope, swing and a miss. Clothesline takes down Cerveza. Another one.
Harris knocking him right back down on his butt.
And Harris into the corner, lands it. Notice he did not call his shot, and he landed it. Up front chancery. Oh, no, double reverse. Thrown into the corner. Comes back. Catches him again. And, what's going to happen? Oh, trying to catch the ropes. Trying to catch the ropes. Rolls through. Cerveza, now he's got it. He's going to try a backslide. Got him 1, 2.
Harris kicking out. Cecil had his feet on the ropes.
He had his foot on the ropes. Foot on the ropes. Referee caught him. Underwood doing a good job that time. Now, swing, reversal.
Cecil going for that roll of the dice.
That could be it. No, wait a second. Harris blocked it. Nope. Off the ropes. Come up. Catches him again. Backslide this way. 1, 2. Oh, he got it. He got him.
Harris gets the win.
That is a major upset. A major upset. The former champion taken up by Jeff Harris. And you talk about somebody making a statement in his first match in 2016. Maybe it's time for Jeff Harris to get a little more serious about this. He's going to be taking out ex-champions.
Nothing is too out of reach for this kid.
And I got to tell you, this gets worse for Cerveza, he's not having anything to do with Dupree right now. Dupree coming in the ring. Cerveza
looking like an angry parrot.
Whoa. Cerveza has... I don't blame him being angry. I do not blame him. And he's getting angry yell at by Dupree. Cerveza getting it face to face with Dupree. And come on, I mean, it was a straight up loss. Getting into Cerveza's head a little bit. And out of the ring. Well, Cerveza's got, I got to tell you, Mr. Nashville, Cerveza has got some choices to make, and he's not one to always make the right one.
No, he is not.
And this, what about Jeff Harris getting the win? A lot more coming up.
and gentlemen, I've just been instructed to ask you all to please rise as Mr. Romanoff performs the Russian national anthem.
for Harker Dirge.
Deafening. Absolutely deafening.
Well, of course, when you have someone in from the former Soviet Union, and notice it doesn't say CIS or Russia, he says Soviet Union back in the old days. I remember those old days. You're probably too young to remember. But this is a definite throwback, fellow. Vladimir Romanoff going up against Harker Dirge. And you can see Mr. Xander out there, rather nattily attired in apparatchik outfit.
Gotta be hot in this Midwest weather.
I like the hat. That would be very good in the Midwest. And certainly, I would imagine that his protege or comrade here, Mr. Romanoff, would need it because he has a chrome dome in this one. Harker Dirge will try to, well, put a few dents in it. I don't know much about Romanoff, but we do know a lot about Harker Dirge.
Harker is poised and ready to strike.
And we'll see if he brings the old school Koloff Volkov. And the crowd getting back into it again. And Romanoff goes after Dirge.
Cheap shot in the back, not McGrath.
And Dirge down, Romanoff a right rake in the back. Second one doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but sure hurts. Across that top rope. And we'll see what style Romanoff brings.
So far it's been nothing but dirty.
Off the ropes, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Shoulder block, and Romanoff is down. And Romanoff leaves the ring. I have interviewed one of the all-time great former Russian athlete champions, and Ivan Koloff. Folks can find that online. Uncle Ivan. We'll see if this fellow has any of the Koloff style in him during this match. Lock up. And he grabs that big head of the Soviet.
You know, a little turtle wax would go a long way on that chrome dome. I'm just saying.
True. That is true. hammerlock. Not quite a chicken wing, but getting closer. And Romanoff throws a quick elbow, pops him right in the jaw. Again, that rake across the back. Romanoff trying to pull him off those ropes. He goes for the head slam, doesn't get it.
Dirge refusing.
And again refusing, and hit first for the Russian. And hit first again. That's 2. Going for 3. Yes, sir.
Are we going to make it all 4 corners?
Could it be a home run? Here's the play at the plate. And he's out. Well, mostly out and down. And a cover. 1, 2. Oh, just kind of barely got a shoulder up. I don't think Mr. Romanoff had any idea what he was getting into with Harker Dirge here.
Harker is definitely a force to be reckoned with here in the UWC. He's a force to be reckoned with anywhere, to be honest with you.
He's a force to be reckoned with out in the parking lot. He's a force to be reckoned with anywhere you find him.
Tell you, he plays a mean game of go fish, too.
Yeah, I don't want to be the fish in that one. Into the ropes, and a break. Harker Dirge, of course, last year had the open contract, basically, and a lot of wrestlers from both sides of the locker room came out to test, and all went down to the multi-time former champion.
Romanoff kind of seems like the type of person who would continually use the blue shell power-up in Mario Kart. I just don't trust that kind of person.
Yeah. And
test of strength.
Are you saying he used the cheat codes?
Oh, Romanoff. Another kick to the midsection on Dirge.
Yeah. Trying a test of strength, but I can pretty much assure you that no matter where Dirge is now, that is a futile test. And if you get some help, that's the only way you're going to keep Dirge down, and that's what he does there with a boot to the midsection. Romanoff getting into it with the crowd. I haven't met this Xander fellow yet. I'm not really sure I want to.
Yeah, not the kind of person I really want to hang around.
Oh, and a couple of kicks the other way, and it's Harker Dirge now with control. Into the ropes, into the corner, coming off. And body drop just barely got him up and over. That's a big fella. 1, 2, nope, kicked out. I tell you, this fellow is not a tall fellow, but he's got a lot packed into what he's got.
Yes, he does. Dynamite does come in small packages.
I would say they gave his weight in kilos, but I would say that's a good 245. And a rake right across the eyes of that boot. And now you see the grin across Harker Dirge's face.
Ball is back in his court.
Yeah.
Dirge got him up. Oh,
pow,
big
right in that.
hand.
And out he goes. He's just going to take a powder. Staggers his way down and out. And the crowd getting into it. Now Dirge going to chase him around. Romanoff getting into it with a fan. Dirge is chasing him. Referee trying to get them all in the ring. Dirge coming up behind him. And, well, hello, bang.
Oh, another big right shot to the jaw.
Welcome to Midwest USA, Mr. Romanoff. Head first into the ring. Romanoff making his way back in. Trying to take advantage of Dirge coming in and does so. A couple of quick kicks to the kidney. And into that ring turnbuckle. Oh.
Romanoff out on the apron.
Oh, now this is right out of the Ivan Koloff work because he's going to try and, yes, he's going to use a knee, try to slam the back of the head into the mat, and he does so. That is right out of Ivan Koloff's book. That's how he won the title from Bruno Sammartino. This could be it. What's he doing? Now he covers. 1. No. Oh, he wasted a lot of time. That was the exact finish that Ivan Koloff used to beat Bruno Sammartino to win the WWF Championship back in the day.
That's a lot of W's.
That's a lot of W's. That's a lot of rushing coming off the top, and he lands.
Driving the knee right into the rib cage.
And again a cover. 1, 2, and no, kicks out. It was shocking he was able to finish that off. Dirge making his way back up. And a quick shot to the throat sends Dirge back. Romanoff stalking his opponent, moving in. Another shot to the throat. Referee's got to get in there. A third. Do something, disqualify him, anything. Choke now.
Romanoff looks like he's kind of wearing down.
Well, he's slow but steady. Now he's moving Dirge over, rolls him across. Gonna try to come across, and he does.
Right across that middle row.
Yep, gonna try it again. And he does it a second time. Dirge in some trouble here, and again getting into it with the folks in the front row. And Dirge is in all sorts of trouble. He's got body parts going in every direction. He has not recovered, bangs his head on the mat there. Now a knee where it shouldn't be. And a second time.
I've always kind of thought the Russian women were beautiful, but if they're anything like the dudes, I don't think I want anything to do with them.
Bald?
That and mean.
They got nice hats.
Angry as a Sharpay.
Yeah, that's true. Into the corner, meets the knee. And now there's that reserve we talked about.
Another knee to the face.
Harker Dirge. And drops him down. Maybe Dirge has got the advantage now, because we all know he's got that almost inhuman reserve that he calls upon in times of need. And this second part of the match has been all Romanoff. Dirge brings him up. Bell ringer. Into the ropes. Romanoff gets a boot to the gut. And a reversal into the ropes. Comes off. Picks him up. Full body slam. 1, 2. No, kick out. Well, that's surprising.
Romanoff pulling out all the stops to try and put Harker Dirge away.
Stepping across the throat. Referee giving him a lot of leeway here. And now just stands on him.
I don't think you want to make a Russian angry, but then again, I don't know many Russians. The only good Russian's a white Russian.
I don't drink.
You should start.
I'll talk to the wife about that one.
Dirge back up on his feet. Romanoff, scoop slam.
Scoop slam. Now he's going to go back up again to the top. Dirge going to try to crawl his way away from it. He's got to find some way to get out with that. He gets up in time.
He's got him.
Excuse me, comrade Flair.
Gorilla press off the top rope.
Evidently, they don't get Ric Flair matches in the Soviet Union.
I guess not.
And now Dirge. He's got it going. Romanoff might have shot everything he's got in his arsenal. Dirge brings him up. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Knee lift. Down he goes. That's probably got him out. Dirge isn't done. Romanoff.
Harold Angel sing.
Romanoff pleading his case. No.
Big time boot.
Yeah, the boys felt that one. And then one across the chest. 1, 2. No, just rolled up a little bit. Not quite a 3.
They felt that all the way back in Siberia.
Woohoo! Belt to the side of the chin. Dirge climbing up to the top.
They're in no man's land.
2, 3, 4. Just belting that big old melon. Outside. Manager not having any fun at all. Neither's Romanoff. Comes in, throws up the boot. And look at this. They got the Sheriff, no, look out. Oh, speared right into that old
Did not
Soviet
work out
flag.
so well for Romanoff.
And rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Das
With the win for the Stars and the Bars.
Das Vidanya, comrade. Harker Dirge gets the win. Romanoff takes the defeat. And now the referee getting into it with Romanoff. Romanoff flying the colors. Well, those colors run red tonight, and the red would not defeat the U.S. of A., and it did not this evening. Harker Dirge with the win. We've got more to come on UWC Online. Championship is not on the line tonight.
No, it is not.
But it is a chance for Sam Knight, coming off a tremendous 2015, to start off 2016 and get to the top of the company. But he's got to go through a bulldozer, someone who has taken on and beaten literally almost everybody on the UWC roster and defended and kept his UWC championship.
I tell you what, Sam Knight can walk out of here tonight with 2 belts. And those are pretty good odds.
Yeah, he's certainly been on a rocket rise.
Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And I got to give credit to Blake Reed. He's taken on everybody, and he's beaten them. One way or another, he has beaten them. Oh, a little pie face that time from the champion. Sam Knight charges in, front drop kick sends him right into the corner. Knight now charging it again. Down goes Reed.
That drop kick was like a missile being launched from a submarine.
Yep, but now
Another one.
he's going to try to keep the big man down, and Reed says, no, I'm going to go away.
Knight standing tall in the ring right now.
Yep. He's got to keep him in the ring, though. He's not going to win it outside the ring. And he's not going to go over on him, is he? He's getting set to charge. Here he comes off the ropes. No. Blake Reed says none of that. And now, Knight.
Is that on the apron?
On the apron.
Reed not paying attention.
Oh! He catches him and just rolls him over.
Hits him like a freight train.
Lands on his feet and keeps going. All the momentum is going Sam Knight's way. He's got to stay on him.
I guess you could say he's a knight of the squared circle.
Right now he's a knight outside the square circle. And straight into that ring apron.
Reed face first right into the mat.
And the champion looking for a place to sit down, and he finds one in the front row.
I don't think he paid for those seats, Lloyd.
Oh, and I think a lot of people are moving out. Breaks the count.
This is not going to be good.
Look out. Oh, he didn't knock him all the way out that time. And it's a good thing, because that guy that big, he could have taken out a lot of people. Now throwing him back in the ring and taking his time. This is a mistake by the challenger.
Knight has the chance to get counted out. Oh, Reed taking advantage of the momentary distraction.
Yep. If you got the guy on the ropes, you got to keep hitting him. And Knight rolls in. Reed. Boot to the side of the head. Sam Knight. And a punt. Sam Knight beat the Warden for the championship in a 3-way match. And defended it ever since. And again, working on that third turnbuckle.
Knight getting back up to his feet.
Reed walks away. Just come on. Yeah, walks right into the chokehold.
Blatant choke right in front of the referee.
Underwood breaks it up. Comes back in, meets the boot. Double shot to the side of the head, right hand, right to the eye. Shortest distance between 2 points is the eye socket. And that's where he took it. Right to that second turn, second rope. Working him. Now walking around, stomping around like a grizzly bear.
Reed has him hung up on the ropes.
Now he goes outside the ring.
I don't know about you, Lloyd, but to me, Sam's life matters.
Yeah, well. Oh, look at that. The big guy getting up off the ground for that one. Kicking him in the side of the head, looking for check what I did.
Drive-by from Blake Reed. Knight struggling to get back up to his feet.
Knight reaching out, trying to get some help from the crowd, but he's got a 300-plus pound guy on his shoulders. He's going to need more help from the crowd's help. Again, Blake Reed taking on all comers and beating them.
Reed with those gut checks in the corner.
And he brings Knight up. Oh, bear hug.
Working those
And he
ribs.
gets him up off the ground, and that makes it worse.
Working those ribs.
Yeah. Now drops him. What's he gonna do here? Boston Crab? No. Yes. Oh, he's got him. Nicely done, too. The big man rolls him into a Boston Crab. And
Too close to the ropes.
yeah. Gotta give credit to Blake Reed. Throwing out some wrestling moves there.
I haven't seen that before. Really just hard hits.
And he's posing for the crowd. Oh, that could cost him. Sam Knight has shown again and again in the UWC that he has a lot of reserve. And he crawls his way to the ropes. Reed gingerly gets in there and goes right for the choke.
Blatant choke right in front of the referee.
What do you do? Disqualify him, he keeps the title.
I mean, it's a sound strategy. Oh, big right hand by Sam Knight.
The right hand from God lands a couple of times. Now off the ropes. And
Tossing him away like a rag doll.
And again, when you're that big, you have that much strength. You just knock him away. Say, come on at me again, big fella. Reed taking his time. How long has Reed been champion? Months.
Long time.
Through that second rope and out goes Knight. Says, count him. Maybe he's going to have a quick night. I don't see him yet. And there's an arm.
Underwood up to 6.
Knight trying to make his way up. And he gets in.
Back in.
And a boot. Congratulations, have a boot. Back up again, picked up, and just easily tossed down by the champion.
And Reed is just taking it to Sam Knight with everything he's got.
Oh, this isn't good.
This does not look good.
He says it's over. And if he lands, there may not be much left of Knight to take the rest of that title. Sets in that top rope. Balances himself. Oh, he missed that one badly. Again with the wrestlers calling their shots.
Reed went for a bullfrog splash. Did
That was
not pay off.
Well, it wasn't a tadpole splash.
Definitely was the opposite of a tadpole.
No. And like a 747 landing. And now he's down there in a heap. Sam Knight comes pick him up. Oh, he planted him. Is he going to cover? Does he have enough to cover?
Is this it?
Oh, now both being counted. Oh, this is your chance, Sam. Just one arm over him.
Even a finger. A shoestring.
Count of 5. He could have been a champion by now. Nope. Making his way over. Cover. 2. No.
Wow. Reed got the foot on the rope.
He pulled his foot over to it, and Reed got under it. Boy, that was it. That may have been the window. Catches him. Doesn't take the big man down yet.
Hard clothesline. Another hard one.
Or he is wobbling. Now he picks him up. Oh, fights his way through. Got him again. Cover. Got him. 1, 2.
Oh, so close.
Wow.
And at this point, Knight is wondering what it's going to take to put Blake Reed away so he can have 2 champions.
There's a reason why Blake Reed has been champion for this long. He does not give up easily. Now Knight feeling it. He's got the champion defense. Now a little offense with a spinning elbow and a splash into the ropes. And again, calling his shot. Knight follows him. Clothesline. Throws him into the ropes. Knight comes off with his own spear. Down goes the champion. Knight's got to
Sam
get up.
Knight's got this in the bag.
Roll him up. Here we go. 1, 2. And
Oh, another close one.
it's just that slight delay.
What else is it going to take?
He's got to do one more. He's going to go to the rope. He's going to go to the top. Don't waste time. Get up there and hit him. He's waiting for some crowd support. He needs to land something big. One more big move and he's going to be the champion. Walking in. Tornado
He's going
DDT.
for it.
Nope. Thrown off.
Reed fights him off.
Ah. Whoa, into the, oh, wow.
Shoulder into the post.
That's going to hurt. Oh, look out. Suplex.
Oh,
Oh, with almost a slam suplex. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Reed retains. Good showing by Sam Knight.
Just so close. So close. And you can see the damage done to Blake Reed. But he still walks away with the title. The UWC heavyweight title.
Sam Knight threw everything he had at Blake Reed and then some, still came up short-handed. But I tell you, what a showing.
A great showing. He'll continue to defend that online championship, and Blake Reed will continue to defend the UWC heavyweight title.